Iran is a serious threat to the world, to the Middle East and to the world. And everybody agrees with me. I think virtually every country agrees with me on that. So I wanted to put out that fire. And I said, if we do that, oil prices will go up, the economy will go down a little bit. I thought it would be worse, much worse, actually. I thought there was a chance it could be much worse. It's not bad, and it's going to be over with pretty soon.
The F-35 strike shook the skies. But was that just the opening move in Iran's hidden war? Tehran warns the world to expect more surprises. But how lethal is the power it's still keeping secret? If Iran really hit an F-35, what's next on its radar, as 2,500 U.S. Marines brace for impact? Inside Washington, whispers grow louder. Is Iran's next move already keeping the Pentagon awake? Iranian commanders have issued stark warnings to the United States and Israel as regional war tensions continue to climb. The message was direct. Any further provocation would be met with force. IRGC Commander Ali Abdullahi told state media that Donald Trump and Israel should know we have surprises for them, signaling Tehran's growing confidence after recent confrontations. His statement came soon after Iran reportedly struck a U.S. F-35 jet on March 19th, a move that has sent shockwaves through defense circles. Abdullahi added that the Iranian army and the Revolutionary Guard are fully prepared for any escalation, making clear that Tehran is ready to respond on every front if challenged. Major General Ali Abdullahi said, and I quote, "We have previously stated that Trump, the President of the United States, repeatedly issues warnings in a rhetorical manner, but he must know that the armed forces of the Islamic Republic of Iran have surprises in store for him and for the Zionist regime as his proxy and subordinate force." Today, one example of these was the targeting of an advanced fifth-generation F-35 fighter jet. They should expect more surprises. Unquote. This development came amid Iran's large-scale retaliatory campaign, Operation True Promise 4, launched in direct response to recent acts of aggression. Officials say the operation began after what Tehran calls unlawful military actions by Washington and Tel Aviv on February 28, marking a serious escalation in regional conflict. American outposts across the Gulf, including those in Qatar, Bahrain, the UAE, Kuwait, and Saudi Arabia, reportedly came under Iranian retaliation, sending a strong message that Tehran's response would be swift and far-reaching. Iran has reportedly struck a U.S. F-35 stealth fighter jet, forcing the American aircraft to make an emergency landing at a regional base. The claim marks a major escalation, signaling Tehran's boldness in challenging U.S. air power. According to a report by CNN, the stealth jet was flying a combat mission over Iranian territory before being targeted by Iranian defenses. The rare incident has sparked global attention, with questions rising over how deep the mission had gone. A U.S. CENTCOM spokesperson later confirmed the jet landed safely, adding that the investigation into the incident is ongoing. Washington has yet to specify the cause of damage or the threat level faced during the mission. If verified, this would mark a major first, Iran successfully striking a U.S. aircraft during an active conflict. Analysts say such a development could alter the balance of military confidence in the region. The United States has lost aircraft in past conflicts, but none have been attributed to direct enemy fire. This incident, if proven true, could challenge Washington's image of technological superiority. Despite mounting reports, U.S. officials continue to assert that Iran's air defense systems have been significantly weakened, insisting that Tehran's military is operating under severe strain.
I just do want to say that the war is proceeding very, very strongly. We're doing very, very well. Iran, knocking the hell out of them, and you have to do that. We can't let them have a nuclear weapon. They were 2 weeks away, in my opinion, 2 weeks away from having a nuclear weapon. If those beautiful, magnificent machines, those B-2 bombers, if they didn't do their job 7 or 8 months ago, they would have had a nuclear weapon, and there would have been no talking to them, no talking at all. They would have used it very gladly, very happily, and you sort of see that by the fact that they were sending missiles, ballistic missiles, powerful missiles, to all of their neighbors, and for the most part, they were supposed to be somewhat friendly with their neighbors. They were going to blow the hell out of them, and that was going to be the Middle East, between Israel, the Middle East, and Europe would have been there, and we would have been there. There would have been no stopping. We did a good job, and a lot of people appreciate it. A lot of presidents know they should have done it. It was 47 years of terror. Every time you see somebody with no legs, no arms, a face that's been really so badly damaged, so badly hurt, lives destroyed, 95% chance it came right out of Iran. They loved that bomb. They loved that bomb. And the father of that was, as you know, Soleimani, General Soleimani. And we got rid of him in my first term. And if we didn't get rid of him, I think it might have been a different story, because he was a bad guy, but he was a brilliant guy if you like to fight dirty. And he fought as dirty as you can. So we've done something that a lot of people said that other people should have done long before I got here. But it's my honor to do it. And we've had a very big day today. We knocked out things that nobody thought were possible to knock out.
U.S. President Donald Trump ordered the deployment of 2,500 Marines to the Middle East, marking the first major troop movement since February 28th. This signals D.C.'s determination to counter Iranian aggression. According to a CBC report, U.S. officials now believe that bombing alone isn't enough to protect commercial vessels navigating dangerous Gulf waters, a rare admission of shifting strategy in the face of growing threats. Sources say the Marine Corps unit expected to arrive next week could play a direct role in securing or even seizing strategic Iranian islands, a move that would significantly raise the stakes in the already volatile Gulf theater.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that look, you will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest news makers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the U.S. will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HT videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.